Welcome to Ask and Learn.
So the gravitational potential energy delta U that we start with is just U2 minus U1, so that's negative GME, mass of the Earth, times small mass over R2, a certain height above the Earth. This is also equivalent to Y2. And you subtract from that GME M over R1 for another point above the Earth and a lower point from R2. And notice that it's a negative and a negative, so they cancel out, and you get a positive, and you can take GME times small m common, and so what you get is GME times small m times 1 over R1, because that's the positive term, minus 1 over R2, that's the negative term, equals delta U. And so this is equal to GME times M times R2 minus R1 over R1 times R2. Right, you're just multiplying both sides, top and bottom. And so you have G times ME times M over R1 times R2 times R2 minus R1. So R2 minus R1 is basically Y2 minus Y1. So we already have one part of this, of what we want to show. As for the other part, let's remember that for near the surface of the Earth, heights are, most heights or most y's are much, much less than the radius of the Earth. So R1 is approximately equal to the radius of the Earth, and same goes for R2. It's approximately equal to radius of the Earth. And so what you get, therefore, is that R1 times R2 is approximately radius of the Earth squared to a very good degree for near the Earth's surface. So what you get out of that is delta U is G times ME times small m over radius of the Earth squared times Y2 minus Y1. Great. And then you make that small m times GME over radius of the Earth squared times Y2 minus Y1. And so remember that Newton's law says that the force of gravity is negative GME times m over RE squared. And so this part, GME, this implies rather that the negative GME over RE squared is actually just the gravitational acceleration due to gravity, because remember, F is equal to ma, and so for the Earth, a is g, acceleration, and so that is equal to negative GME, right, and so that is equal to negative, is just equal to GME over RE squared, right, so there'll be a negative sign there, and so you get m times g, all this is g, times y2 minus y1. And that's it.